forward thinkers we are. Watch there be gum in here. There is no gum in here.
Oh.
Nelson needs to get into Olav's cabin, but the door is sealed. With only one cut, sever all the barricades on Olav's door. Let's make sure all the locks are actually necessary. Hold on. So in this one, actually, I think we need to just get the locks. Right? I feel like it's this to like up here. That gets all the, all of them, I think. I don't see that I missed one. I think that's it. Did I see the gnomes? Earlier, yes?
The lock on Olaf's cabin was a little tricky. Who or what was he trying to keep out?
I don't know, they were arrested. Probably the gnomes. It's got a telescope for spying. I mean stargazing.
The cabin seems untouched.
Oh, it is actually stargazing.
First person here in years. Apparently, Olaf Velhaven had an interest in astronomy. There's got to be something in his journals or equipment that gives a clue to his disappearance.
Luckily there's gum. Oh, great. And more gum. How did it get up there? Must like flicked it.
It's focused on the moon, just like Olaf was.
Is that his picture?
Looks like Olaf was a fan of Galileo.
Oh. Galileo. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro.
How could one man possibly need this many socks?
Well, they're comfortable. They're probably frozen solid by now.
This looks like some kind of mathematical formula.
Can you figure out the algorithm Elov created? Arrange the mathematical elements in proper order.
It's no good. There's just not enough information here to solve this one yet.
I thought there was a blank.
I wonder if Olaf moved to the wilderness to better see the stars.
Probably. Click the center of the circles to rotate them. Arrange their objects so that the suns are on the left, the earths are on the right, and the moons are where the circles overlap. Sun, moon, earth. Almost. Actually, let's put the moons next to each other. Like that. We need you next to each other. Dang it. I'm one moon, one Earth, and one sun out of the way. Kind of a fiddle with it until it gets it. So, this puzzle has been fiddled with.
Aha! But why would an astronomer come to Scoggins to do his research?
Why not? Oh gosh, there's even more puzzles.
This is odd. Why would an astronomer be studying psychology?
Move the celestial bodies to their proper position in the cosmos. The large asteroid is in the way, but can end up anywhere. Okay. I'm trying to understand the grid here. No, that just makes it stuck. Can't go up again. Like, this can't move over to the right, right? No, it can't. Okay, so I've replaced you and you. Can you go over more? You cannot. Can I get you up and over again? So we get the moon up there, or the earth up there. So here's that, that, that. Shift it until it works. Call me Spiff the Shifter. Because I shift things. I'll get a better title later.
That's it. But what does this have to do with his other research? Olaf seems to have been particularly interested.
I'm not shifty. Each moon emits a total of 10 lunacy watts. The wattage is evenly distributed to each lunar ray the moon emits. How many lunacy watts are received by the Earth? Reload. Am I one of the hidden people? I can't answer that. Sorry. Lunacy watts. The wattage is evenly distributed to each lunar ray the moon emits. How many lunacy watts are received by the Earth? 30? Total of 10. So 15. Oh, wait, no. 10 plus 5 plus 5. 20. Was anybody having trouble with the stream going down? Anybody? Okay. Now, Eco, did you get back on? My EB, my Elizabeth Bell. Hooray for it being 20.
Olaf Velhoven kept a record of the time and date of every penumbral eclipse for years. Why was he so interested in lunar eclipses?
Okay, good. Is this gonna be where the other piece of that first puzzle is? Also, I don't think Galileo was that, like, mean to himself. Or just that lame. Is there anything else I'm clicking?
How could...
I like socks. Okay.
Looks like...
And a cucumber sandwich. Also, I've reached a remarkable breakthrough. A direct link between the phases of the moon and the disorders of the human mind. But seriously about that sandwich. Yes, it's so simple. All of the moon's complex energies, electrical energy, in the brain and the lunatic, all interrelated. And all reduced to one beautiful, elegant formula.
Uh-huh.
You, all of you, a song in celebration. La 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 la. Received the letter today. Imagine, the greatest finding in the history of astral psychology, and they claim my research has no scientific merit. But their loss. If NASA ignores my work, perhaps a private investor.
NASA? If Olaf Velhoven's journal is to be believed, he made an incredible discovery. He's mathematically solved lunacy.
What is that sound?
What could be causing this headache?
Oh, it's done.
Never mind. I've got to get back to Corcus and
I thought that was my head.
discovered.
But we didn't solve this last little puzzle. Okay.
How could...
I really want that many socks, actually. Let's just leave. Back to Corcus? How come this is lit up, but it told me to go to Corcus? Is there another puzzle here? Don't leave the algorithm? It didn't let me click it.
I've been looking through these files for weeks, but I still can't see how everything is connected. If Isaac Davner was using an assumed name, that explains why these files have so little information about his life before Scoggins. But it doesn't explain what Ed Davis has to do with the hidden people.
Well, Sushi, we can't solve it because we were missing a piece.
Never thought Isaac Davner's disappearance. Hi, Mrs. Garrett.
Hello, Agent Tethers. I hope you had a good night.
I did, actually, thanks to a mysterious benefactor.
Oh, it's not that mysterious. I'm sure she just... I mean, whoever it was just hated the thought of you being out there in the dark and cold.
What a sweetie.
Mrs. Garrett, was anyone pressuring you to keep me from checking in?
What? Oh, no. That business about the vacancies was just, a clerical error. Oh, silly me.
Well, okay.
It's just that some people don't trust outsiders because they see this town as a family. A brotherhood of Scoggins, if you will. But that's no reason to be inhospitable.
Got it.
Is there anyone else staying in the hotel?
To
No.
be honest, no. Why do you ask?
Somebody left a strange note under my door last night. Couldn't see who it was.
Oh my, I was at the desk all night, and I didn't see or hear anyone come in or out.
So how did what's-her-face get to the door?
Has anyone in town actually seen the hidden people?
Agent Tethers, that's just crazy talk. The only gnomes in Scoggins are the little wooden ones.
Speaking of that, what
Where are
happened
they?
to your collection from the window?
Oh, those? I sold them to that nice man Steve at the diner. Made a tidy profit, too.
Nobody's ever mentioned actually seeing one of the hidden people?
Oh, Agent Tethers, they're just stories people tell to make the long winters more interesting. Nobody really believes in that. Except that poor Bo Murphy, I guess. And Steve, over at the diner. Oh, and the Brotherhood, of course.
Who's Bo Murphy?
Have you seen Bo Murphy? The last time I saw him, he was in the alley talking to someone.
Oh, Bo is the crazy guy.
Ask him some questions about it.
Bo Murphy? Well, I haven't seen him in... Oh my, how long has it been since I've seen him? Must have been around the time you were here last.
That's been quite some time.
Was it
Must be
me?
Something about going into the woods to finish a conversation. Haven't seen him since.
Well, put Bo on our list.
Did you file a missing persons report with the sheriff for Bo Murphy?
Oh my, no. I didn't even realize he was gone until you mentioned it. Bo was always a little unusual, even before he started talking about the whispers.
Crazy.
I'm sure he'll be
Off.
back before you know it.
Can we have the hot dish now?
I'm actually kind of curious about that hot dish.
That's what I'm thinking, Roderick. We're the one making people disappear.
Oh, sorry, Agent Tethers. We really are out of the hot dish for real, I'm afraid. It's been a bad winter for moose meat, and the man who usually delivers the cilantro has gone mysteriously missing.
I guess they actually eat moose.
So long, Mrs. Garrett.
You
I've had
staying
deer
out there?
once. And I was so young I don't remember how it was. Can I go out the front? Nope, I go out the back. Like a shady man. Venison is good if prepared properly.
See that cross-country skier. I need to remember to ask him if he's seen anything. It's possible he's not a local, which means he might actually be
I
helpful.
can't say I've ever had venison. I don't know how I would feel about having it, actually. Okay, back to Corcus' house. Well, it was deer, it just wasn't venison. So venison, as I understand, is different from just regular deer meat. So when I hear venison, as far as I understand, isn't venison the, what am I thinking? What's it called when the newborn calf is, like, treated very inhumanely by being staked to the ground so it can't get up and walk and just all of its meat is super tender? I thought that's veal. You're right. I have not had veal either. Venison is, I guess, with the deer. You're right. I had those two mixed up.
Corca. I was right. This is big.
Nelson? Did you find something at the lodge?
It's much bigger than the cult. Bjorn led me to a cabin in the woods where a scientist was investigating something to do with space.
Really?
I think it's part of some government cover-up.
Ooh, a cover-up?
Hidden recordings. He'd found something out there.
Yes, yes.
But after he reported it, he disappeared. And they tried to take me off the case. This could go all the way to the top. The CIA, the NSA, the Trilateral Commission.
Oh my.
Now I've got proof. I was starting to think I was losing my mind, that no one believed me.
I believe you now, son.
And I'm going to have to silence you now.
I think you're ready to see this.
Oh, she gave the eyebrow wiggle. Never mind. We're safe. Yeah, that's the universal sign of everything's okay. Come here. We did.
Huh?
Good men like Haldor got too close. They started to find out too much. NSA and the Freemasons had to take them. Shut them up! You can hear it if you know how to listen. CIA curiosity suppression rays. Sounds like whispers in the forest.
But the astronaut.
Astronauts? Charlatans. Don't be so naive, Nelson. Everybody knows Kennedy faked the space race to distract the world from the real breakthrough. The Kitimat incident. The first viable Bigfoot-human hybrid.
Well, I gotta go. Not sure what to believe anymore. Could I be going as crazy as Korka? Maybe these hidden people really are just a product of my imagination. The only sane person I've spoken to is Dr. Verstecht at the campground. Maybe I should talk to him.
Are we talking sense yet? We're out? Okay, we're back. We're out of Crazy Town. We're back. Who am I talking to again? Alfred at the campground. We're all a little crazy? Yeah. I don't hide it.
That fire pit hasn't been used since the last thaw. Dr. Verstecht?
Alfred, how can I help you, Agent Tethers?
Hola.
Have you ever met a local scientist named Olav Velhaven?
Once, many years ago. Strange man. Completely obsessed with some mathematical formula to cure psychological disorders.
I think he may have found that formula.
Did he? Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. What does that do for me?
You've been in these woods for a while. Have you ever seen any astronauts?
No, but I have seen the occasional scuba diver stuck in the treetops.
Really?
Of course not. That's an urban legend.
It sounds cool, though. I don't know how they got up there. Waterworld. It happened.